And subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know, it's a boy SAE. Bless upon yourself, and thank you all for tuning into this one. So, my wonderful people, we are here to really update you guys on a little information coming out of ICC. We are seeing that the West Indies have slipped to 10th place in the ICC ranking, and with this ranking, guys, it's a possibility that they won't qualify for the 2027 World Cup. And this is, why oh boy, it's something where it seems as if it's a regular thing, because the last couple of years West Indies had to play qualifier matches against smaller nations, and for a big reputable team like the West Indies, or with history, this is something where people look at it and saying that the West Indies cricket have really fallen to these states. But my people are going to fill you in on the details. But before we do so though, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget to leave your honest thoughts in the comment section. So without further ado, people, let's hear what ICC had to say. West Indies slip out of 2027 World Cup qualification zone in latest ICC rankings. Wonderful people, the West Indies have really fallen out of a possible chance of automatically qualifying for the 2027 World Cup. You understand? And this is something to the region. It shouldn't be a shocker in terms of their recent performances. You understand, my people? Last year I thought they ended the ODI format really well, better than all the other formats, but the start of this year, guys, I thought the ODI, I think they played against Ireland and then they went to England and lost. My people really have affected them in a way that it's damaging towards them automatic qualification. The last couple of years the West Indies have had to play against teams like Scotland, Zimbabwe, and those smaller teams in order to qualify for the World Cup, and they haven't really done well in World Cups, as of late, guys. From the T20 World Cup in 2016, guys, I think, and the last one, I think they went to the semi-final of the T20 World Cup. But I think this is the ODI World Cup we're talking, my people. And this is something that we heard Sammy talk about, numerous times, where he's like, they want to push for a chance to automatically qualify for the World Cup. The team was performing pretty well, people. And I thought, it's just typical West Indies, guys. That's what I can say for now. But let's see if I can quote the article to you guys first, and then we talk a little bit more. All right. So, the West Indies have suffered a significant setback on the international stage, falling out of the automatic qualification zone for the 2027 ICC Men's Cricket World Cup in the latest ODI team rankings released this week. Following Bangladesh spirited 6-run win over Sri Lanka in the second ODI in Colombo, highlighted by a match-winning spell of 5 at 39 from Taijul Islam. The Tigers have climbed to 9th in the ICC rankings, leapfrogging the West Indies, who now sit in 10th with a rating of 77, my people. Right? The shift has serious implication for the Caribbean side. Only the top 8 teams, excluding hosts South Africa and Zimbabwe, are guaranteed direct entry to the 2027 ODI World Cup. With the West Indies now outside that threshold, their path to qualification has become uncertain, raising a grim possibility of returning to the qualifying tournament, a route that cost them a World Cup berth in 2023. In that 2023 campaign, the men in maroon were eliminated in the qualifiers by Sri Lanka and the Netherlands, missing the World Cup for the first time in history. A repeat would further underscore the team's ongoing struggles in the 50-over format and compound pressure on the Cricket West Indies administration to arrest the side. The latest rankings reflected the latest ranking reflect on the increasingly competitive mid-tier, while India remain atop the table with a rating of 124, and Australia and New Zealand are tied at 109 points in the second and third. The lower half of the top 10 countries the top 10 continues to shift dramatically with each series. Sri Lanka, despite their loss to Bangladesh, sit fifth with a 102 rating, while Pakistan 104 move up to fourth. South Africa 96, Afghanistan 91, and England 88 run out the current top 8, my people. Bangladesh rise to ninth came at the perfect time with their final ODI against Sri Lanka still to come. Meanwhile, West Indies, whose rating dropped to 77 despite playing the same number of matches, 32, as Bangladesh must now regroup with urgency if they hope to climb back into the top 8 before the qualification cut-off date of March 31, 2027. While South Africa and Zimbabwe have already secured their spots as co-hosts of the 2027 edition, Namibia, the third co-host, must still qualify through regular channels as they are not an ICC full member with a 14-team format for the next World Cup. 4 remaining spots will be determined via a 10-team qualifier tournament. If the West Indies fail to improve their rankings in time, they will once again find themselves in the high-risk battle for those final places. A path no former world champion wants to tread. The road ahead is now clearer and tougher for the two-time world champions. Their fate lies in consistent performances in the next 2 years or risk becoming a cautionary tale of cricket changing landscape. So, mighty people, the West Indies have find themselves in a sticky situation once again, as regards to World Cup, and this is something we have talked about it numerous times, guys, before, before the first channel, where we talk about the lack of West Indies performing when it come out to big matches, you understand, or when it needed most, because the matches versus England guys and Ireland guys, that's the match that really affected the West Indies, whitewash guys in the ODI series, the T20 series, that's really a headache, guys, going forward, and Darren Sammy and Shea Hope has a lot to think about, even though I think they have a good bunch of players or a good crop of players right now, it's still not enough in terms of helping out the team of people, and I think they just need to the remaining matches are the next matches before the 31 of March 2027. I think they should capitalize on it, guys, and build up their rankings or their ratings, you understand, because I'm sure the other teams are also going to do the same. But my people, leave your honest thoughts down below. Alright, best upon yourself.